Thank you so much for stopping in. This is the channeled transmission I have for you today. You have learned shadow work, haven't you? Processing your shadows is said to be necessary for you to know freedom, for you to heal. Shadow work was tumultuous, was traumatic, was intense. But why? The recognition of shadow work is to mechanically show you that you were always in the gray area, not neutral area, gray area, in between. You became complacent in the gray. You were not using your intuition. You were not fully using your imagination. You had the illusion that you were creative and imaginative indeed. Yet, you, as a humanity group, were introduced to shadows, in quotes, to shadow, fear, dangerous, deceptive, blind to, dullness, shadow. So you would gain conscious attention to the things, the symbolic things you were not aware of. Yet, because you went through shadow work within an era of dominance, it rarely led to the healing you anticipated. One, because you followed others who told you what you were supposed to get out of it, their interpretation. And secondly, you did the shadow work, but you didn't apply it to your life, your circumstances. You only compared your success or lack thereof to what happened to everyone else that have done shadow work. You compared your experience to, in quotes, the success of others. You will never free yourself into sovereignty by comparing. Shadow work isn't to be traumatic. It is to make you aware of what you aren't seeing. Shadow work is the mechanics behind how you see past the illusion. Understand the mechanics. See what is possible beyond restrictions. Imagination emerges. Possibilities emerge. Innovate your mind, thought controls. Freedom from structured mechanical illusions. Beyond that is dazzling. Beyond is decisive. Beyond is creation. That's where it ended. That's where it ends. Well, that's interesting. I would never have imagined this. But it was to teach us our gray areas. It was to teach us what we're not seeing. Instead, it was given to us in the dominance era teachings. It was given to us as traumatic, as tumultuous, as dangerous and deceptive, all these bad things that have happened to us. When we can now choose to recognize it as the dominance era tactic. It was the mechanical way for us to understand that looking forward, we see what we change our energetics so that we see what we don't see right now. Something we should have learned, but through shadow work. Shadow work is the mechanics behind how you see past the illusion. Think about that one. See what is possible beyond restrictions. They're telling us see the possibilities, be innovative, see past the restrictions. Because what is beyond all of that is creation. Wow. Whew. That's actually really, I feel so calm inside right now that with this message, there's something that's really calming about this message. Okay, well, nothing else is coming to my thoughts to say. So please stay tuned because there's a lot more to come.